Hi guys, I'm Jo Nicholson. I'm the Project Coordinator for Social Value at Aotearoa. Whitney and I are just back from London attending the Critical Mass Conference. It was great. We learnt heaps and we're really motivated and inspired and really keen to share what we learnt with you over the coming months. While we're there, we interviewed some of our international networks and practitioners to get their take of what was happening with the social value in their area. So let's meet them.
Hi, I'm Helen Campbell. I'm originally from Liverpool and I work for Social Value UK and Social Value International. My role is the Membership and Communications Coordinator.
So my name is Emma Verheijken and I work for Cincer, which is a social impact consultancy and also a tool or software platform for social impact measurement from Amsterdam, the Netherlands.
Okay, my name is Terence Yuen. I'm from Hong Kong and we are from the Hong Kong Institute of Social Impact Analysts. So we set up the institute 2 years ago to promote social value and social impact.
Hello, my name is Yulia Romashchenko. I come from Russia. I work for Charities Aid Foundation as a director for programs and donor relations. And we also do some social impact measurement for the clients we work with.
Hi, I'm David Pritchard. I'm originally from England, born and bred in southeast London, now living in Milwaukee in Wisconsin in the United States. Was a founder member of SIAA, Social Impact Analyst Association, when I was working at New Philanthropy Capital several years ago, and now a member of SVI, and just started to get together a group of SVI members to create a US affiliate of SVI. Not officially launched yet, but we're about to.
Hi everybody, my name is Anne Bland. I work in Finland, in my native Finland, and I run an organization that helps social enterprises to be more successful, and social value and impact assessment is one of those things. And I suppose we are branching out for public sector as well and corporations, because social value is very important in many different sectors.
Yes, I'm Valentina Langella. I'm from Italy. I work for Catholic University of Milan, and I'm a researcher, and I hold my PhD about social impact measurement.
Hi, I'm Richard Kennedy. I'm the chair of Social Value UK and the co-chair of Social Value International.
Building it kind of one kind of case to be able to do it.
We feel the social value atmosphere in New Zealand at the moment is pretty buoyant, with the growth in social enterprises, the corporate social responsibility, not-for-profits wanting to measure their impact, and the growth of outcome reporting. So we asked our international colleagues what the atmosphere was like in their region.
The social value atmosphere in the UK, I think, is quite buoyant at the moment. There's a lot of opportunity to raise the prominence of social value in many decisions. So with the Social Value Act at the government level, social value is now being taken account of in many government contracts, but also the non-profit sector has really been leading the way in measuring and accounting for value, and we're seeing that now starting to reach a kind of critical mass. And also, very importantly, in the private sector, we've worked with a number of big private sector companies, helping them to understand the social value and helping them to understand the externalities of their business and their impact on wider society and the environment.
Well, I'd say that the social value movement is definitely growing and has been growing for the last couple of years. So there's a lot of social enterprise. I think they doubled in numbers in the last year, so that's massive. In terms of social impact measurement, as I was saying before, it's a different story. So a lot of people are talking about it, and awareness for the importance of impact measurement is growing, but the actual measuring, isn't quite there yet.
Still in the infant stage. So social enterprise has been something, emerged like more than 10 years ago. But the charity sector, NGO sector has been in Hong Kong like 40, 50 years already. So social impact is one thing that we talk a lot, but until recently we began to focus more to try to see what sort of framework we could bring into Hong Kong to help different organizations and players to do a more professional work in measuring and promoting social impact.
Yeah, in Italy, it's a big issue now. Social value. We are starting to talk about social impact and social value for several years, and now we are trying to constitute the national network, and we are launching it in this year.
So what's different, I think, about social value in the US compared to many other places, not everywhere, is in some ways it's very mature. The philanthropy market is very large and very old. You think of big capitalists who are very philanthropic, foundations, large foundations. And a lot of businesses as well have come out of a social purpose, sometimes explicitly, sometimes implicitly. So there's actually a hell of a lot going on. And more recently, I guess, with Silicon Valley, sort of social enterprise, Center of Social Enterprise is being set up. So there's actually a lot of interest in social impact across the corporate sector, foundation sector, philanthropic sector, and government as well. So the role of social value and SVI is really sort of how best can it, what role is SVI as an organisation in such a large mature market? That's a sort of key question for us.
Social value is quite a new thing. Everybody talks about it, especially politicians in their speeches, but nobody seems to know what to do with it and how to measure it. So I hope I can bring the sort of global network of social value internationals' ideas and experience to Finland as well.
Well, it is mixed. There is general understanding that we should measure social value, but there is very little consensus on what social value is and what it is that we should measure. So there is still a lot of room for improvement and education.